Hello guys and welcome back to my Let's Play of Halo Wars. When we last off, we had just been mission 10, which I cannot remember right now what the mission title was, but we are going to be moving on to mission 11, which is entitled Cleansing. So let's get this show on the road.
Zarina, report. What's going on here?
Best guess, we're being pulled through some sort of blocking system. That alien life form followed us in. We have a significant infestation on the aft quarter.
Forge, get out there and get those things off my ship. You can requisition troops from the airlocks on the deck. If we lose those airlocks, we'll be defenseless. All units.
Alright, so what they were pretty much talking about right there was
All units.
the flood followed them on the Spirit of Fire, which is what we are on right now. And
Those aliens are dropping pods on the hull from all around us. Keep watch for them.
All units.
and what we need to do is pretty much destroy all these main flood dens. Pretty much kill them off. And in doing so, we pretty much had to sit there and wait for the cleansing to happen so that it gets permanently destroyed. So that's pretty much the gist of this mission. Now, for pretty much everything that is going to be going on, what we need to do is just gonna go around killing off all these whatchamacallits, the flood dens. And what I'm trying to do is kind of there's a black box. I was supposed to say I'm looking for the black box, which is on one of these slopes. So what you're gonna have to do is send a hornet or something over there to go and grab it, and at the same time you kind of just have to fight your way through all this. And same rule pretty much applies for when you're fighting the flood period.
Alien population on the hull is increasing, and the structure is reacting. More of those drones inbound too.
That you need to pretty much kill off the your best bet to kill off all this flood is to use pretty much vehicles or air, but since I'm pretty sure that there are no vehicles on the Spirit of Fire that can actually make, you are stuck with hornets. Now, also, one thing to note is for the achievement of this mission, what you are going to have to do is keep all the airlocks, every single one on the ship, alive. And if one of them dies, well, obviously you don't get the achievement. One of the easier ways to do it is by setting up these turrets around the airlocks so that you will live a little longer. The airlocks will live a little longer while you kind of kill off all the floods around the place. And also in order to get this goal, if you can notice, what you have to do is kill all the not all the sentinels, but 100 sentinels overall. So pretty much keep an eye out for sentinels and kill 100 of them in between now and when when I
Wingman,
can't even
research.
think. In between now and
Local
when
units.
the mission ends. And the mission ends when what was it? Mission ends when all the flood bases are killed off. Now, also one thing about the cleansing process,
Local units.
you'll kind of see that when it comes time, but when the cleansing process happens, you are gonna want to get all your units inside the airlock, which yeah, it's not right there. Right in here.
Local units.
All you do is select your units and kind of tell them to go in here. Unless I'm mistaken, and it's right here. Yeah, right there. My bad. You put them in the infiltrate airlock. My bad, everyone.
Get your men into the airlocks. Something very bad is coming.
And
Chat pods
you can
research.
put the units inside the airlock at first,
The empty field
so
is
that
clear.
you don't really have to worry about them dying off. And as you can see, right there, this whole blue line right there is cleansing. So
All units.
pretty much when that happens, that will kill off all the dead flood, which came back to life, sadly. So one thing you want to do with your air units is when the cleansing is going the other way, what you want to do is have your units fly the direction that the cleansing is coming
The
from.
drones and the cleansing rings seem to
Sorry.
be able to remove the aliens if they're already damaged.
And like Serena just brought up, if the flood stronghold is decently weak, where it's within killing distance, the flood will automatically die. But if it's not, then it'll come back to life or just gonna stay there until then. So you want to keep on going around the spirit of fire until all of them are dead.
All units.
But like I said, you probably want to keep one of them healthy enough until it can kill 100 sentinels. If you're going to be looking for getting the skull. And usually the sentinels are kind of flying around attacking the flood. So you can easily kind of figure out where they're at and kill them off. And as you can kind of see, they're not that strong, so it's not hard to like kill them off.
Initiating stage 3 defense protocols.
Bad news. I intercepted a signal from the alien AI. Those drones have declared us a threat and are massing behind us.
Alright, and you can tell when the next rain passes. The rain is also known as the cleansing, so you can kind of have an idea of when that's going to happen. And also, just like they said, the Sentinels, after a while, they'll declare you as a threat, so they'll also start attacking you along with the flood. So you can kind of easily get the Sentinels to start attacking you. I mean, well, get the Sentinel kills after a little time. And as you can kind of see, I'm probably going to lose this, what was it, airlock right here. So, I'm not really worried about
All units.
keeping all the airlocks safe, seeing as I already have the achievement, but it'd be nice to keep it all safe and done with. So one thing I would kind of recommend you guys doing if you kind of want to kill off all the flood all at once or in 1 2 goes, what you should do is kind of wait for the last 30 seconds and kind of just
All units.
go off and start killing the flood. So then by the time the rain comes, it'll pretty much cleanse the flood that are pretty much near death.
Decontamination sequence commencing.
And also,
Another cleansing wave is coming.
I guess one thing that I should mention is
All units.
if I don't get the 100 sentinels, the skull will be over on one of these two sides or right in the middle. So you do have to have a hornet in order to actually grab the skull. And I should have also mentioned that pretty much air units can't really go into one of the airlocks, or from my experience, they can't. So you kind of have to do what I advise, in which case was
All units.
fly directly into the cleansing so that it can take minimal damage of, rather than what was it, kind of just having your units stay there and they take
All units.
more damage than necessary. So I'm just gonna kind of try and kill off the sentinels when I can and start killing the flood
All units.
for this next rain incoming, so that hopefully when time comes by the next rain attack we should be good and we shouldn't have to worry about what is it? We should also be able to get the skull on that time.
All units.
Yeah, because there's only, from the looks of it, about those two left. And then all this on the side, but that's already kind of dealt with, so
All units.
all we gotta do is look for the sentinels so that we can hopefully get the skull. And actually, that kind of makes it easier for you to see like what's what. Is the yellow is the sentinels, and then the red are the flood base.
All units.
So all you have to do is look for yellow, and you'll find the sentinels. So we're just gonna keep on killing some more sentinels.
All units. All units. All units.
Good thing the sentinels will just keep on coming for us.
All units.
And also, it's only about what, 38 left, so that's good news.
Regenerate healing target.
All units.
I'm gonna have to keep these two alive until we're done with these sentinels. And yeah, I do know that the sentinels are kind of helping you more so than harming you from pretty much what it
All units.
looks like, so it's kind of so. But I mean, if you're pretty much sitting here trying to get the skulls while you're at it, you kind of have to kill the sentinels, even if they are kind of your friends right now.
Decontamination sequence commencing.
But But hopefully by the next rain incoming, we should be good and not gonna have to worry about all this. I'm gonna go over there and actually kill off the flood that's trying to grow itself.
All units.
Hostile target.
All units. All units.
Come on, it's gonna be obvious what he needs to attack.
Sure thing.
I'm just gonna have to fly right through.
All units.
Yep.
All units. All units.
So by the looks of it, those are the last two, and it should kind of live through that. Or at least I'm hoping. Yeah. So that should give us the time to finally get all the last Sentinel kills. And then after that, we should be golden for finishing off this mission.
All units.
And as you can see, I kind of failed with the airlock. So 2 of them's already killed.
2 vultures have just finished repairs. Yours to command.
Oh god, why do I have to get a vulture? Not that I'm complaining, but they're kind of slow as fuck.
Begin revealing target.
Kind of sad that what was it? One that got destroyed.
Ordered on station.
All units.
Taking command.
Come on, where is the Sentinel? Oh yeah, also you kinda don't have to worry about these little flood, because
All
they're
units.
pretty much easy to be killed off by the cleansing or rain, whatever you want to call it.
Shoots me. Sure thing. No problem.
For some reason, I don't think the Sentinels are going to be coming back now
On the move.
that the kind of floods
Got it.
all taken care of almost. Oh, bummer.
Easily done.
So I guess at least you guys would have learned that don't kill off almost all of them. Yeah, from what it kind of sounds like, the skull will be appearing right around here, so from the looks of it, I'm probably not gonna get it because the Sentinels aren't gonna be coming back, so
You got it.
kind of looks like I have to finish off this mission. So sorry about not being able to actually show the actual location of the skull, but at least you guys should know where about the area of the skull. It's right around here.
You bet.
And like that really does kind of make me sad. What was it? The Sentinels stopped coming.
Decontamination sequence commencing.
Take cover.
And for some reason, I think there probably is some kind of way to lock all the air units, but for some reason I don't know where it's at. Yeah, I hear it. Like I said, these smaller floods should just die when that happens. But pretty much the one thing you really have to worry about are the kind of flood bases. You don't need to really worry about anything else.
Got it.
All units.
You bet. On the move. On the way. Easily done.
All units.
Yeah, it doesn't look like I'm gonna be able to get the Sentinel kills. I mean, unless they want absolutely all the flood dead.
Sure thing.
So I guess if that is the case, then it would have bought me a little more time. Until at least Sentinels come and kill them. Which I really don't want to happen.
Shoots me. I'm there.
Come on, two more!
Sure thing.
Two more Sentinels! That's all I ask.
Begin stealing targets.
Local units.
Wow,
I'll get it.
that's kind of a bummer. Sentinels don't want to come out and play anymore. I can't.
Going.
You're not worthy.
I got it. All
Drats.
clear. The hull is clean.
But like I said,
Maximum power to the engine.
when you do get the 100 Sentinels, the skulls should appear there. But kind of either way, it'll pop up and show you where the skull is, so it shouldn't be that hard to find when you actually get it. So with that, that is mission 11 checked off, and we are going to be moving on to our next mission, which is it can be really short, put it that way, depending on how you use your units. So in the next video, we're going to be moving on to mission 12, which is entitled Repairs. So until then, see you guys later and have a good day, everyone.